Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so very much for returning back. And if you are new here, if this is the first time you're seeing this beautiful face, please subscribe and join the family. I'm excited to have you here. And as promised, today I'm back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 body parts that don't get cleaned enough as they should be cleaned. So stick with me and let's dive right in. Number uno, number one, yes, behind the ear is our first body parts that don't get cleaned as much as they should. So I know, right? You wash your face, you wash your hair, and hopefully you wash your neck when you shower. But when was the last time you actually took out time to go behind the ear and meticulously scrub it, going in, checking the nook and crannies of your ear, going through all of these spots and cleaning them? A lot of people don't pay attention to that. You just wash your face, maybe wash your neck. A lot of people don't do that. That's why I'm emphasizing, since it's not part of the body parts for the video. Wash your neck, and oftentimes we forget to go behind the ear and wash it properly, because you spray oil, there's sweat and everything just gets settled here, and at the end of the day you take your bath and you don't pay attention, you don't bother to go in and wash behind your ear. So this is a friendly reminder to always wash your ear, go behind your ear, and always wash it when you shower. Number 5, the belly button. And guys, really, if you do not clean your belly button, it's going to get really gross. You should really take out time to check your belly button if you've not done that in a while. So it's not just lint, dirt can get settled in there, infections can develop. So it's very important to take out time to clean your belly button. And I'm going to tell you how. You get in the shower, you use your sponge and water and soap, and ensure that you wash your belly button. So if you have like an outie, right, this formula that I just spoke about works perfectly. You just have to get your water, your sponge, your soap, and then you wash your belly button, and it's all clean. But if you have an innie like me, it's going to be a little bit trickier than usual. So what I would recommend is you go in there with a cotton swab and water, maybe a little bit of soap there, and then you go in and clean it and ensure that you have enough water to just like rinse, and make sure you're being meticulous in ensuring that you're getting all of the dirty out there. If you don't clean your belly button, it's going to get gross and probably even smell, So this is another reminder to clean your belly button. Thank you. Number 3 body parts that I don't need to see that. So the fingernails. I know, right? You say, I wash my hands always. I wash my hands regularly, and I know, especially with COVID, everybody is like more intentional with washing their hands. But when was the last time we actually took out time to go underneath the nails and ensure that you're taking out all of the dirt, all of the particles that are settled inside of your fingernails? For hygiene purpose, guys, we should always ensure that we're being intentional and particular with taking our dirt from our fingernails while washing our hands. So that is my third body part. Number 4 body part. So because here we are a leg washing and toe washing community, I think recently I found out that it's actually a thing. Some people think that it's inappropriate, or it's not compulsory, or it's not a thing to wash your legs, and it was the weirdest thing ever. Please, we wash our legs here, and while we're at it, we go in between our toes and we ensure that we clean and wash in between our toes, because we have so many dirt go in. Like, you clean your body, the water goes down and gets settled. So I don't know how people actually do that, but please, we wash our legs and we wash our toes here. That's on period. And the 5th body part, girls, my ladies, I know I'm about to get personal, but that's why I'm here, right? 5th body part is the vagina. The vagina. Ladies, your vagina is not a luxury meal or a smoothie that is meant to smell like pineapple mixed in watermelon and grapes, and like I've heard the wildest things about how the vagina should look, how the vagina should smell, and all of these things. And it's not, it's, I think for this part, it's not more of like that we don't clean it properly or as often as we should. It's more about like doing the wrong things, right? Or listening to the wrong instructions on how to care for your vagina or what to do and what not to do. So the first thing I'll be talking about, the first thing I'll be mentioning rather, which I tell people like every day, is that the vagina should smell like a vagina. It's not supposed to smell like watermelon. It's not supposed to smell like pineapple. It's not supposed to smell like orange or an island with coconut water and all of that. Please refrain from buying products from online vendors, especially on Instagram. Products that they claim is going to make your vagina healthy, is going to make your vagina clean, and all of that. The vagina is self-cleansing. We all know that, and it's, in my opinion, it's when you start to use all of these things that are alien, that shouldn't even on a normal day find their way to your vagina, that it then messes the pH balance of your vagina, and then you begin to get weird smell from your vagina. Clean your vagina with clean water. Wash your vagina with clean water every day. There are basic practices that you could just engage in that works perfectly well. So for example, a lot of ladies would, go out, you work, you go to run around in the office, or you're an entrepreneur, you make products, you run around delivering to your customers and all of that. And at the end of the day, the sweat, the everything. Some people don't even shower in the night, right? You shower in the afternoon before you leave for work. You do all your running around, you come back, you lie down in bed, still maybe you clean here, but you still take a panty and put on, or heavy trouser, or you put on stuff and you go to bed like that, and you go to bed like that, right? So it's you match calm now. Right, let her breathe. At the end of the day, when you get back, you clean yourself, you let her breathe. Please refrain from putting on a pant or a tight shirt. I mean, for those who probably don't feel comfortable going to bed with their pants on, with their pants off rather, right? So even though I would strongly advise that when you go to bed, you leave her alone, let her be, the activities of the day, from running around, from the sweat, from everything, from being stuffed, from the heat and everything, you let her breathe. But if you must, I mean, their materials, their pants and nightwears are made of breathable materials that still gets as much air that it needs. I mean, especially with Nigeria, that is very, very hot. So I can't imagine that with the weather in March, April, and then up to May, right? The place is always hot, and at night with our electricity situation, the heat, the everything, and then you'd carry a heavy pan and put on and still go to bed with it. So like some of these practices are just things that you need to stop or adopt, like just basically all of this, and it helps. And you don't have to stress yourself buying Kaimata, buying products that they sell you fake promises, and you buy these things and you use for your body, and at the end of the day it causes you more harm than good. So the vagina should smell only like vagina. Stop refrain from putting cucumbers, from putting all of these alien products or stuff in your vagina. So I think that'll be all for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. If any of these tips were helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, please, if you haven't. Let me wait. Please subscribe. Okay, thank you. All right, drop a comment on other tips. If there are other tips that I didn't mention for any parts that I didn't mention that you think people also don't pay attention to as much as they should, or clean as much as we should, please do well to drop it in the comment section, and I'm going to see you all in my next video.